Welcome to the Running Network Show. Join us each time as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great sport.
Okay, hello everyone. This is Gary Morgan, the Michigan runner, and I'm here at Boston with a former champion. In fact, the first women's champion, official champion in 1972, Nina Kuscski. So Nina, tell us about your experience about running and winning that race back 40 years ago.
40 years ago, it wasn't my first race. It was probably about my 8th marathon, and it was the first time that we were official. We were supposed to have a separate starting line, but nobody cared about that, so we drew a line and started with the rest of the crowd, the men. And it was a wonderful experience, except I had diarrhea on the route, and I had to make a choice. And of course, I'm going to keep running. I just worried what people thought. Here the women were official and one has diarrhea. But I kept going, slowed down my time, I finished, I won. It's history and I'm so glad I did it.
Well, now how many times did you run Boston after that?
I would have to look it up. I think I did 12 Bostons. So I guess I ran it like 7 more times. My best finish after, I can't even remember. I don't know. I just love the running part. I can't remember.
Yeah, now what was your best time ever? Either you won or?
Oh gee, I have to think about that. No, I think the best time was after I won. I think we did a better time.
It was under 3 hours?
I think it was under 3 hours. Yeah, because we broke 3 hours for the first time in New York in 1971. So I've done, I think, 12 of them under 3 hours.
And then you ran New York how many times?
Quite a few, probably about 16.
And did you ever win New York City Marathon?
Oh yeah, I won New York twice.
What years did you win New York?
72 and 73.
So in 72, you were at the height of your career, and if world rankings were out at that time, what would have you been ranked? Close to the top of the world at that time?
Well, if you counted all the women around the world who ran marathons at that time, there was probably under 100. So I might have been third.
Oh, good. Well, then you would have made an Olympian back then. But,
yeah.
And from there, once you, you're with your running career, you moved into helping the marathon become an Olympic event. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, when I found out that women were not allowed into the marathons officially, I thought this is a governing body that is supposed to be an advocate for running, not an adversary. And here I am, an adult, and I don't have to take this anymore. So I found out about the AAU. In fact, I went and got the rules changed in 1971 so that we could run marathons by 1972. And then we had to put in more rules so that we can get away from women's track and field and have our own long-distance running committee. So I put in legislation. We got our own committee, and then we grew, and we put in legislation. I was the chairman. We put in legislation to have women's marathon in the Olympics, and that went on internationally, and it finally did get approved. 1981, I remember hearing, they approved it, we can be in the Olympics. And I was still the chairman for the women's long-distance running when we had the Olympic trials and the Olympics. Oh, it was just fantastic.
Well, congratulations for doing that, and you helped change history forever by winning the Boston Marathon. You feel it's changed your life forever, winning the marathon and running it and, doing all these things?
Winning the marathon was really important, not just athletically, but because it showed that women could do this, and then I was accepted as an advocate for women's long-distance running and the growth of it. And it just seemed like a natural thing to me, and I'm glad the world has now accepted it.
Well, that's great. And now you are still involved with law and legislation at USA Track and Field, and you do a great job of that because I'm a member of that committee. And what do you think, has been After the marathon, what do you think has been the most biggest change in track and field and long distance running over the years, other than the women's marathon?
Well, I just get so focused on the marathon, but we also didn't have, I don't think we had the 10,000 meter for women, and now we have that, and there is a real equality, and also back in those years, running apparel was not a moneymaker, and now there's this huge fitness movement that's going on, and the aerobics started. 1973, Jackie Sorensen, who was a runner, did the first aerobics class, public demonstration in New York, and aerobics grew, and the fitness movement grew, and now we can keep people away from the computers all the time. We're going to have a more fit society, and like my grandkids are right over here, they're active, and it's so good to see that.
Good. Well, congratulations, and we love having you around doing all this stuff, and look forward to seeing you at more marathons, doing something with it to help it continue to grow and be a phenomenal sport for us.
Thank you.